All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harak HaKodash, and double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And I'm not going to play the whole video, just for copyright, purposes. But nevertheless, I'll go through certain, frames. But basically, you have a so-called doctor, which we understand the word doctor means to falsify. And the doctor is telling you that it's better, instead of the amount of sugar in a cup of grapes, is basically the same amount of sugar within a Hershey's bar, man. And he's making a comparison and basically saying it's better for you to just eat the Hershey's bar, which is complete just nonsense, man. But this is what you get when you have a system, especially a health system ran by E, man. Even the, I believe the top of the not the World Health Institute, but it may be WHO. I believe it's WHO. You have a transformer, as the head of that particular group, man, of that system. So I'm gonna play a little bit. He said, "You said grapes are sugar bombs." He said, "There's as much sugar in a cup of grapes as in a Hershey's candy bar." And then he basically makes the comparison saying, so if a child hears a doctor saying that there's the same amount of sugar in a cup of grapes compared to a Hershey's bar, then the child and that mother will then go get that Hershey's bar rather than eat those grapes. Wouldn't that be misleading? And he said, well, look at dark chocolate. And the dude cut him. He said, well, Hershey's bars, the ones you're speaking of, that's milk chocolate, right? Might as well. Look. Might as well. He said, don't you think grapes have more basically benefits? He said, well, believe it or not, and goes on to speak about dark chocolate. But this is how they deflect and move the goalpost, so to speak, because a child isn't eating dark chocolate. Let's just keep it honest, man. Children are eating milk chocolate. Majority of the world that's eating chocolate, especially, I'll just say specifically U.S., that eat chocolate, they're eating milk chocolate, man. They're not eating dark chocolate. So the health benefits of the cacao bean isn't even in their mind, man. A lot of people don't even know where chocolate is made from or what plant the chocolate is made from, right? But here you have this guy telling you this. And he said, I wouldn't give anyone milk chocolate. So why basically vouch for Hershey's? Why vouch for Hershey's then? Because that's what he did in the show, right? But it shows you that this is how Esau gets down, because within all of these, pasteurized and processed foods, you have bliss points. And in these bliss points is basically the legal limit which E allows sugars and salts to be in them to make the distinct taste they have, right? So even in every junk food, there's a bliss point, man. A certain chemical combination in order to make that as tasty, quote unquote, as it is, right? But I want to grab this. This is Job 13:4. It says, but you're forgers of lies. You're all physicians of no value. And that's E. Because these forgers of lies, he'll tell you, trust the science, trust the science. But then when it comes to the herbs in which Yahweh Shem Shai create out of the earth, the plants, the fruits, the vegetables, he tells you, don't worry about this. Focus on what I got for you in this tube, That's why you have so many fast food places on every corner. That's why Jake lives in impoverished food deserts, man. Because it's all a goal to break you down, to break down your system so that you're susceptible into the diseases that he puts out. Now let's look at some health benefits of grapes, man. As you already see, they're packed with nutrients. This is also wine is made from grapes. If you for those, it may be some new people that don't know or whatever the case may be. Wine is made from grapes. Raisins are grapes, dried grapes. But here's are all the percentages of vitamins within these fruits. And back in the ancient days, the scripture tell us, that it took 2 men to carry a bushel of grapes, man. It's like scripture said, cluster of grapes for 2 men. Right? So it shows you how Esau has decreased the vitamin efficiency that was in grapes to make them now vitamin deficient. But we're in hell. You can only eat as healthy as you try, man. We understand all the bread, all the food is defiled in this place. But we try our best, man. And that's the point. It says it aids in heart health, helps reduce cholesterol, high in antioxidants. And there's multiple varieties of grapes. You have green, you have red, and you have what looks like purple grapes. You have various species, or I don't want to say species, various varieties of grapes. anti-cancer effects, it decreases insulin resistance, or improves insulin production. Benefit eye health. They did these studies in animals, so if they're helping, mice, how much more the human body. It says may improve memory, attention, and mood. Look at the fasting which Daniel did. Those with the pulse, or him with the pulse, versus those eating the king's meat. Who was better off? Who was healthier? Who was more energized? Well, that's because what? That's because you're going from a high vitamin diet, high herb diet, and where your body is able to process vegetables, herbs, and fruits at a better rate, and it gives off better functioning vitamins to your body versus just meat. And we're going to go into that. But you see, may support bone health. This is Sirach 30:14. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. And that's just true, man. Look at when the pride of these heathen kings arose, man. Yahweh Shema Shai weakened their body with sicknesses to the point that they couldn't function. And with them not being able to function, what happened, man? They had the aches, they had the pains, and they ultimately died, man, begging for that specific plague, to be off of them. So that's what the Lord does, man. With the pride of the kings. But as you see here, it says death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Delicates poured upon a mouth shut up are as messes of meat set upon a grave. I want to grab another precept because it says what up, meat. Salaki. Come on, go ahead, bro. There's Sirach 37 and what is this? Sirach 37 and there we go, 30. And it reads 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. But you see, it says excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. Because meat is acidic. But when you look at the plants, the herbs, it's beneficial into your body. Therefore, you have it does your body better, man. Better performance, so forth and so on. After you fast, when you take in the herbs, the fruits, the vegetables, and you feel better, rather than when you just put meat into your body right after a fast, man. But just to make this lesson, short and to the point, Lord willing, it was edifying to the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.